Hello people of the web and YouTube, Dtpk here, welcome to Jump Duper. Anyway guys, today's game is basically a jump rope simulator in which the jump rope can actually kill you, okay? This is basically going to be one of them kind of really short, and kind of silly indie games that I just kind of had to do, alright? Even if there's no story to this, or if it's just like, maybe one or two characters in the game's over, I felt like I had to do this just because I thought it was kind of cool that every time you jumped the jump rope, and if you miss jump, you basically get sliced in half. And I really did like that idea, and I think it's gonna be really bloody just because let's face the facts, man. We're playing as a cactus, and what else do cactuses have inside them? Blood. Why, you may ask? I don't really know, man. I think cactuses are just made by the devil. Don't ask me, but anyway. Yeah, can we all agree on something really fast? Like, why is this cactus drunk? And why is it bleeding? Because I'm pushing space to jump, and literally he flops around like he's a goddamn, pancake in a tornado, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, watch this. Boof. 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 Oh, you're not gonna do it now, eh? Alright, I think it's just because if you mistime it, he flips. I don't know, that time he seemed to have fell, and I was pushing this in sync the whole time. So I don't really know the rules of this game, guys. I don't know if it just goes on forever. I don't know if I have to hit a certain high score to unlock another character or a different laser rope. But I am damn gonna figure it out, okay? Okay, so weirdness aside, I gotta give this guy a name, okay? Because we just can't have a cactus jumping and not name it, you know what I mean? This thing has to have a name. I'm gonna call it, Duper, considering the name of the game is Jump Duper. I mean, I'm not sure if that's his name, it might already be his name, but if it's not, well, it is now. That's what I'm gonna call this little guy as I brutally murder him. And, well, anyway, I think I figured out how I changed the characters. I actually have to hit the gear and hit change character, but there must be like a score limit you have to get to before you can change your character, because I tried it the last, few dozen or so times and I couldn't get nothing to work there, and well, I think I'm actually getting progressively worse at this too, because look at that, lost within the 2 jumps, like really? Like, it took away my high score of 3 for the one of 2. The game's literally pissing in my face without the courtesy of calling it rain, you know what I mean? Like, come on, game, for real, just let me get past 19, please. I think if I get 20, something will happen, but I might be wrong. Just because of the fact that I'm usually wrong when it comes to things like this, but usually if there's a high score system, an even number means you get something, but I might be wrong, you know? I'm hoping when I get 20 something will happen, but if not, I'm still gonna have fun playing this game, I know that much. This is weird. Why does this cactus seem to have a brain or something? Like, literally, I die every time the rope hits me in the head. But if the rope were to slice my damn cactus legs off, I'm perfectly fine every time. Watch. Let me see if I can time it right. There we go. See what I mean? It's like I'm perfectly fine unless my head gets hit. And there I died. I don't know what caused that to happen. Maybe the upper portion of my face got ripped off? I don't really know. So, okay, can I ask the invisible ghost to please stop swinging the rope of death now? Like, for real, I'm trying to get a high score here, but every time I try to get a high score, I end up getting an even lower score than I did before. Like, literally, my last attempt right now was 6, and now I got a 5. Like, come on, man. Please, just let me get my high score of 19, and at least go one above it, because I have a feeling if I hit 20, something will happen, and well, it better happen. I swear to God, if I don't unlock anything at 20, and I die right on 20, I will be pissed. Like, come on, man. And oh, really? Is that how you're gonna play a game? If I just happen to flip and roll out of the jump roping area, I automatically lose? Like, why doesn't it just reset me? Like, why does that count as a fail? I mean, it's almost like you have to time your jumps now. I mean, there's like no way the rope can be speeding up, because if this is the case, well, there's no way you'll be able to stick your landing, and you'll eventually just flip out of the stadium, am I right? Or, well, whatever the heck this is, this flying island we're on. I don't know what we are actually standing on, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna try to actually time this. Like, so far I've been just winging it and hoping for the best, so maybe now if I count to like 3 jump, you know what I mean? Maybe this will work, so how about we try that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That seems like it works, but now my cactus is freaking out. Like, once the cactus freaks out, if it hits a corner wrong, it can roll off the ledge. So, that's not exactly fair. I mean, especially if I want to get a high score. And yeah, the rope does speed up. Really? Like, how are you supposed to stick the landing if you miss land once by timing it just right and you flip out of the stadium? I don't really see how you can get any higher of a score if that happens, but who knows, maybe the platform will grow out, maybe they'll teleport me back in range if that happens. But so far, it seems like they're not going to even give me the luxury of either one of them two options, you know? Alrighty, let's see if we got another character. No, we do not. Fantastic. Anyway, little duper bro, I guess it's just you and me for all eternity. And if I were to have been stuck in a situation like this for eternity, where my legs get sliced off if I don't jump, I would honestly want to die too. I don't blame you, little cactus guy. No wonder once you fall off the little platform, you just give up. Like, I would probably too. And well, that was not a good start. Fuck you, game. Please. Please stop fucking me over. And I could have lived from that. I felt like I could have lived from that. I mean, I just got a little bit shaved off the top, you know? I would have been just fine. Just push me back in there. But whatever. Anyway, like, I had something so funny happen, but the recording cut, and I doubt you guys would have noticed because this is such a linear game, but the cactus guy fell, and a piece of him went elsewhere, and it looked like the cactus was flicking me off, and I cussed him out so bad for it. I was like, fuck you too, cactus guy. It was the most funniest thing I've ever seen this whole week, you know what I mean? And that must say a lot about my week. Like, my week was pretty damn boring in that case, but whatever. Anyway, I think I can do it. Like, even if I only have half a cactus, as long as I'm stuck to the ground like that, I think I should be fine, because look at that, he's not wibble-wobbling around anymore, he's just saying. And never mind, he's wibble-wobbling now. Can you stop that? You TIE fighter-looking piece of cactus garbage. Car unlocked. Hell yeah, about time, bro. And what? I didn't actually have to change to it? Oh, that's freaky. Okay, so it's a lot like, god damn, what's it called? It's a jelly game where you have to jump a jelly cube on mobile. And each time you jump, you get, like, squished in junk and you unlock a new jelly thing. This is kind of reminding me of it, and also Jelly Car. Just because of the physics, like, you get sliced, you're over. You keep going till you perpetually just run out of, like, willpower to play, you know? Well, okay, the car's a pretty shitty unlock. I'm just sorry, because it seems like if I just get hit a little bit, I'm dead, but if I get hit directly in half, I'm sort of fine compared to the cactus, but at the same time, it's like the cactus has less of a, I don't know, less width to it, so if I start spinning around, I don't get hit as much, but with this guy, if I start spinning around, or if I start doing that teeter-totter thing, it seems like I'll just instantly die, because it seems like the weak spot for this car is directly in the middle of it, so every time I get hit right in the middle, I die. That's not a really good, character to play as, I'm sorry, because it's like you jump and you just happen to fall slow, you're dead. And if you happen to land wrong, you're dead because you instantly go out of the space, so this has to be the world's shittiest unlock, I'm sorry. Doop doop doop. Cactus little duper, I want you to win this shit, so please don't die. And okay, that's pretty good. Can you keep that up, please? I mean, this seemed like a good strategy the last time, at least till I got to 30. Because once the rope speeds up, you instantly kind of, well, die. And as you see the rope speeding up and my guy's kind of flipping all over the place, he's gonna start to. Yeah, there he is. See what I mean? It's like once you start hitting a faster speed rope, there's no chance of you really progressing anymore. Like, I can only see maybe getting to 50, then that would be the end of the game, but I still could be wrong here. Maybe there's some kind of, well, countermeasure to prevent you from, flipping off of the map if you get far enough. I don't really know, but it seems like there has to be some kind of level cap in this game, and unfortunately, I won't get there to find out, so yeah, with that said, I'm gonna leave today's video here, see if you can get any more things unlocked, and well, if this game happens to be on mobile, maybe, just maybe I'll come back to it, because I have a feeling it might play a little bit better if you can tap and do it versus clicking, or well, hitting the space key, whatever, you know what I mean, right? So maybe, if this comes to mobile, I'll give it another go, or if it gets updated, I might give it another go. But for now, guys, I'm gonna leave this video off here on Jump Duper. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Dtpk signing off. Peace. Is that really my best score in this whole fucking mode? How did I do that? I have never done this good in here.